Hello everyone, this is Pavan. So today we'll be discussing a very special problem about WordPress, and the problem is related to hacking and malware. Alright, so we have a domain name here about assam.in/wp1, and in earlier days, till yesterday the domain was working perfect, but since today morning it is not working. So the first thing which we have to do in this case is that we have to check the error code. So we got the error code 500. So what we will do, we will simply go to Google and explore the error code, and here we have got that it is internal server error. Okay, internal server error means that the error is inside our server. Okay, so instead of this error, if we get an error like this, let me rename the extension to .rr, then we'll be seeing this site can't be reached. It simply means that the domain of this site is not redirecting or not pointing to the correct servers. Okay, so it is not the case in our situation, and in our situation the domain is pointing correctly. If I copy the domain name and open a website called dnschecker.org, and then if I click on search, I'll be able to see the IP address of my hosting, which is correct, and everything should work. But unfortunately we can see the error code 500, so it is totally related to our server. So now I will open our cpanel, control panel of the server, which is hosted with Webotep Cloud. Okay, and then I will simply go to file manager, and I will go to public_html, and this is the folder wp1. And if I just go to this folder, let me check the core WordPress files, and I am able to see that everything is pretty perfect. Now the first thing which I will do is to check .htaccess file. So if I open this file, now I can see that file match py yani ki python, exe, phtml, php, we can see all those type of things here. So at first, the first thing which we have to do is to remove it and then save file. Okay, but the htaccess of WordPress should not be null, and therefore I will go to wordpress.org and install or download WordPress from this official website. Let me download WordPress. Okay, and from this WordPress core files, what I will do, I will simply copy the .htaccess. I will double click on it, and this is the WordPress. And here I am not able to see the .htaccess. This is simply because I'm using Mac, and in Mac .files are by default hidden. So I will open one editor, text editor, simple text editor called Sublime Text, which you can also download from the internet. It is totally free. And then I will open this one. I will open this folder here, but still I'm not able to see .htaccess file. Alright, that's not a problem. Then I can also do one thing, WordPress.htaccess file content, and if I go to this one, and I can simply copy this codes and paste it over here. Okay, so that's all. And now I will go to the domain name and reload it, but still the website is not opening. So the next common reason that we should check is the index.php file. Let me open index.php file, and I can see one line here. Right, this is the line which I can see now, and I will delete this line, or I can even delete the entire file in this way, remove, and from here I can simply upload the index.php file, and now I will go to the domain and check whether it's working or not. But yes, it is showing that there has been a critical error on this website. Alright, we can see something now. At least we can see that the error 500 has been done, and there is some other critical error. So in this scenario, most of the WordPress developer gets disappointed, Okay, but this is not so serious problem. And even I want to add that this is the first time I am checking this website. So instead of checking the website, I preferred to record a video so that if anyone else in the internet face the same problem, then you will be benefited by this video. So now I will go to WP admin, double click on it, and even here I can see one .htxs file. Okay, the same file, and I can delete it. All right, so I have understood the pattern because I have encountered several errors, similar errors earlier, same type of issues earlier. So now as per my opinion, if I click on CSS folder, I will be able to see .xcss file here. If I click on colors folder, I will be able to see here .xcss is not available, and even here the .xtss file is not available. So now what I will do, I will simply go to public underscore HTML and WP1 and WP admin and users. Okay, so in each and every folder, at least to the third level div folder, I am able to see that .xtxs file is present here. So now I have to remove .xtxs file from all the folders, which I can do manually one by one. If you are not familiar with Linux command, then you can do it manually one by one, but it will consume at least 30-40 minutes of your precious time. So instead of that, what we can simply do, we can use the Linux command prompt, okay, and use do the required things in one shot. So I will open one website which is one of our favorite websites nowadays. So we can use this website as our assistant, and here I will open a new chat and find .htxs file in my current directory recursively, and if I find one, then it should also get deleted. It should also get deleted. Write Linux command, enter. Okay, so here I can see find. It has given me find dot dash type f name, and the name of the file is .xcss, and it will get executed. Okay, remove will be executed, and it should delete file, placeholder for the name, and find. Okay, so find initiates the search, and this dot simply means that it will check the current directory and its subdirectories. All right, now I will simply copy this command, and I have to use the terminal of this server. Let me check if the terminal is available or not, but I'm unable to check the terminal, so I will switch to the admin mode of this control panel, and then I will activate the terminal. Since I am the main admin of the server, so I can edit the packages. Terminal or SSH. So I will simply enable the SSH access of this client. Okay, so if you are on our server, if you are using cloud.webotep.com, yeah, Webotep cloud services, in that case, you just have to create a ticket from your client area, and once we receive the ticket, we will be able to activate the SSH access. Since SSH access, we don't give it to all the clients by default, because it involves several security issues. And now I will again log in as about Assam. All right, sorry, and let me check terminal. And the terminal is now getting connected, and I can see the about Assam /cpanel. I will simply write ls here, and I can see domains, IMAP, public underscore HTML, and temporary files. I can see all the files here. Now I will copy this code from ChatGPT and enter. I'll wait for some time. Alright, and now I will go to this public underscore HTML and then WP1, and I can see .xcss. It will take some time. But immediately if I click enter, I am still able to see the error. And so all the .xtxs file has been deleted from this server. So I will go to WP1 once again, and now here I am not able to see the .xtxs, so it has also deleted the main file which should be required. So I will create a new file, and the name of the file will be .htxs, and create, and then I will copy the content from here and paste it over here. Save. Now I will go to the main file, main domain, but still I am not able to get the correct website. Alright, so the next thing which we have to do is to check for other issues. WP index is also fine, then WP content, and now I will be checking the .index. Alright, so here I am also able to see that there is one .index.php file. Okay, so this is the index.php file, and then I will go to upgrade. But here I can see any file or themes, index, even in themes. Okay, so instead of deleting this code one by one, what I will do, I will now go to here and paste the same command, find index.php file in my current directory recursively, and if I find one, it should delete what it should delete. It should delete this command, or it should delete simply, let me click on word wrap, and it should delete this PHP code if present. It should delete the below PHP code if present on the file. Enter. Please note that using SI modify index.php files, plus it will remove the specific PHP block starting with this one and ending with deleted field. Did the code have deleted field here? Okay, so I will copy the code and then go to here, and now instead of deleting the enter, checking the enter public underscore HTML, I will go to WP1, which is our current project name. Here I am able to see all the files and folders, and now let me click enter. and let me check, reload. So in this code, what I will do is that I will copy it and then copy the PHP code as well. Line rep, and paste it here. Okay, so now we will simply copy this code and paste it here. Syntax error near unexpected. Right. It's not deleting. And let us check now, reload. It's not deleting. So let us do one thing. We will use the same code. Okay, so we will use the same code here. And instead of .xtxs, we will be using index.php. And the first thing which we have to do now is to go to the parent directory, and now we can see that index.php file is not present here. I will go here and upload the file, and then I will reload it, but still we are not able to see this file. Okay, WP includes. So the next thing which we will be doing is to go to wp config.php, and here I will be writing wp debug as true, which is a boolean statement, and then I will reload this page. I'm able to see that wp settings.php, this file is not present. Alright, here wp settings.php, and inside wp includes functions.php is not present. So at first we will be uploading the wp settings file. Where is wp settings? Wp settings. This is the wp settings file. Let us upload it. Okay, so this file is already present, but let us check what is the issue here. Okay, that's not a problem. Let us upload the file. Overwrite. wp1 wp settings.php on line number 324. Okay, so here the error is something different. In line number 324 we can see wp includes block index.php, so this file is not present. Alright, so now we can do one more thing. We can go to wp includes, and there will be one folder called blocks. Inside blocks there will be one index.php. This is the index.php. As we have already deleted all the index.php files, so we encountered this new issue now. Next we have to go to wp includes and blocks and index.php here. Let us reload the page. We can see several other issues now, but now we can see at least something. Right, so let us also correct the other things. Here we can see that creation of dynamic property WooCommerce. Right, so WooCommerce plugins is not correctly working. So I will go to public underscore HTML, and then I will click on WP1 where we were using, and WP content. Let us do one more thing. This is the themes, and here we will delete all the unwanted themes. And since we also have this theme, so let us rename the theme as 1, and I will upload the fresh version of the theme. And we will also be correcting the other issues as well, and the file has now been uploaded. I will extract the file, and let us reload it. Still I can see the same issue here. So the next thing which we have to do is to go to WP content, and then we will go to plugins, and here I can see one plugin called WooCommerce. Or we can also do one more thing. Instead of correcting these things manually, we can also log into its admin panel. WP this admin, and the admin panel is also not working. So let us go to WP admin, and so the next thing which we will be doing is to upload this both the folders, WP admin and WP includes, and I will rename the previous WP admin and previous WP includes. And here, since I have already archived the file, so now I will be uploading this file to the main server. As the file has been uploaded now, I will extract the file. Extract, and let us now reload it. But we cannot see anything. And if I also go to WP admin, shortcodes is depreciated. So the main problem which I can see now is everything is related to WooCommerce. Not everything is related to WooCommerce, but still several issues are related to WooCommerce. So now I will go to WP content and then plugins, and or I can also rename the plugin in this way, plugins 1, reload, and WP-admin. Now I am able to see the login box. If I click on login, so I think this is not the correct username or the password. Let us try using the username and the password. So even I don't have the username and password, so I have to reset it. Now I will go to WP1, and then I will go to WP config, So here is the password of the admin panel, and now sorry and now I will go to php my admin. One new tab will be opened. I have to type the username and the password. So this is the password which we have just copied, and this is the username which we have to paste it here. Now I will go to WP users, and the developer who developed this website didn't use the default prefix which is WP. Instead he used something else called HP. So here we can see under HP users, and let me make it admin India web designs, and India web designs. So password is encrypted with MD5, and I will click on go. Password has been reset. Okay, so now I can see the admin panel has been opened, and here, since we have disabled all the plugins, now it's time to enable all the plugins once again. WP1 and WP content plugins. So I have to rename the plugin to plugins. Let us reload the website. So I think it will throw the error once again. Okay, now I am not okay. So I can see the links here, but if I go to plugins, if I click on plugins, I'll be able to see all the plugins which are listed in this website. And let's update all the plugins one by one. At first, let us update WooCommerce, this one as well, WP Forms Lite, Mass Balloon Instagram, Newsletter, MailChimp, MailPoet. So the developer has installed quite a lot number of plugins which are not so essential. And let us wait till it gets completed. So total as of now 13 plugins is still to be updated. So let's hope for the best. I think if we update all the plugins, then the issues would get corrected, but if not, then we have to debug again. So it's quite an interesting thing. Working with WordPress is easy, but to correct or to remove the malwares from a WordPress website is a bit difficult, right? It's not so difficult, but it involves a lot of time. You have to waste a lot of time. Better you keep daily backups. You can install plugins like this, WP my all-in-one WP migration or all-in-one WP migration Google Drive. You can keep the backup on everyday basis, so that if the website gets hacked, or if you lose the content, if you lost the content of the website, then instead of correcting all the things one by one, what you can do, you can simply restore the backup. As a developer, I always suggest all of our students and all of the upcoming developers to keep regular backup instead of wasting time in this way. But there will be situations when clients will come to you and they will request you to make the amendments if they face any problem like this. So all of our issues have now been sorted out, and if I go to the main website, I can see the website is live now, and we can see all the images and everything on the website. So Last thing which we have to do is to update WooCommerce database, since we have upgraded the WordPress from control panel. Okay, so there is no other plugin which we have to update it right now. And I think the theme has also got some updates, and I think we have to update the theme as well, since I have the old copy of this theme, like which I have downloaded in the last maybe in the last 3 or 4 months ago. All right, but we are still able to see some codes here. So to make it correct, I will now go to WP1, which is the parent directory, and now I will delete WP admin1, which is the old admin panel, WP includes, which is the old admin panel, and then archive. We don't need this file as well, so let us delete all the unwanted files, and this Mac OS file as well, folder as well. And the WP admin, this folder, all the files inside these folders are brand new. There is no any chance of malware attacks or any unwanted codes inside this folder. And WP content, here we have updated the plugins. Now there is no single chance of any malware in this folder as well. Then themes, we have uploaded the new theme and deleted all the previous theme. Upgrades, there is no single file in this folder. Then if we go to uploads, even here we cannot see any index.php file or htaccess file, so there is no any problem even within this folder. So the final thing which we can do is to go to wp-config.php and move to the bottom of the page, and this boolean statement we have to make it false, since we have corrected all the issues. And now if I go to the backend and reload the page, I'll be able to see the perfect version of the website. And if I go to the front end and reload the page, now I will also be able to see the perfect version of the website. I should see the perfect version of the website. And if I open the website in a new browser or new incognito browser, I'll be able to see the website without any error. So this is how we have fixed the hacked WordPress website. So if you find any similar problem, I think this video will help you, definitely not help, it will definitely help you to rectify all your problems. So if you have liked this video, simply give us a thumbs up, or you can also share your views. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day.